Heavens here. Welcome to episode 3 of Bedsheets and Broomsticks on ThatSoGayLive.com. I'm here with Melanie Peters, and we're discussing the mix of masculine and feminine energies. Most problems and issues and joys in a relationship stem from the proportion of masculine and feminine energy and the combination of that within one person and then as well with another. When I'm reading an individual or a couple, what I'm really looking at, I'm looking at them with my eyes, but what I'm really looking about is their energy systems. And an energy system contains chakras, it contains layers to your aura, and that energy produces information. And when you especially look at two people's energy systems and how they intertwine with each other, that's when you get the really true, authentic blueprint of their relationship. Once you understand that blueprint of where they're at now, maybe how they got there, you can start to understand how to work them through where they're at and move forward to the next step. When you're reading two people's auras, you can see the energy that they need. You can see the energy that they have. You can see the energy that they've lost. You can see all of it, and it's all flowing and intertwining with each other. And so that's my really favorite type of appointments, or the relationship healing. That's what I feel passionate about. I love watching and helping two people or a group of people combine their energies at a more peaceful, authentic, healing, fulfilling place, away. The amount of masculine and feminine energy that you carry with you is completely separate from the body that you're in. It's also completely separate from your sexual orientation. So when I'm reading a couple who's gay or straight, all I'm doing is reading this balance of masculine and feminine energy regardless of the human body that they're in. So when you're out and about in Hillcrest, what kind of energies or people are you attracted to, usually?
You mean in a interpersonal kind of way, or just in general?
Mm-hmm.
Well, as far as women go, I do have a type. It's kind of like, I call it pretty with power tools. I like women that are strong, intelligent, and handy, because I'm absolutely not.
Oh, okay. So for power tools, that would be what I would call some type of influx of masculine energy.
Yeah, I would say so.
So what is attractive to you about power tools? What more so can you tell me about that?
Well, I'm not. A lot of it's just, constructive, literally. Like I don't see mechanical things, and I probably would say that probably goes back to being a kid, where your dad would come in and fix things and stuff, and there's probably some of that in there, and I literally don't know how to fix things, so I like having that handiness around. And it also means that woman is actually intelligent and handy and crafty, competent.
So there's an attraction for you to that. If there was a situation that you couldn't handle, that the person that you're with may be able to handle that for you.
I would say so, yeah.
To support you and your couple.
Yeah.
So that would be what I would say is a portion of masculine energy. And we see that in all people, male or female bodies, all gay or straight relationships. There is a need for masculine energy in any relationship. It becomes half of the relationship. And that is that feeling of safety. It's that feeling of protection. If you think about in the wild, what is the alpha male doing? He's protecting. He's taking care of all the things that other people may not be able to, and that adds into the fluid of the relationship. So for the feminine side, you said pretty with power tools.
Yes.
So how would you describe the pretty part of that?
I physically I'm attracted to feminine-looking women, or women with femininity.
Femininity.
Femininity. Yeah, that word.
Yeah. So would that be somebody that takes care of themselves, or just likes
well presented and just together?
So shiny. Would you maybe say that's like a shiny?
That makes me say pretty shiny.
Right.
I guess
All right.
All of a sudden I feel like I'm on a dating show.
That's okay. When I'm meeting with clients, especially couples, the goal of the session is to really help them understand how much of themselves they're living as, and then how much of their partner they're assuming to live as well. Being able to really energetically separate and bring to consciousness the two energies that make up a relationship as separate parts really allows the couple to understand, this is who I am, this is who you are, this is who we are when we are together, and really be able to not intertwine that unconsciously. Once you start to intertwine unconsciously in a relationship, that's when the problems start. You begin to feel as though the energy the other is producing belongs to you, and then when that person withdraws that energy from you, you feel as if literally a portion of you begins to be missing, and that's an extremely painful feeling. And everybody knows when we feel pain, we respond with other emotions like anger or resentment, jealousy. So if you're feeling any of this in your own relationship, it all roots back to that feeling of not being whole. in a session with me, what we do is really extract the auras from each other, literally, of the two people, and help them see, this is what this person is giving to you. This is what this person is giving to you. This is how it merges together, and this is who you are when you're separate. So you have a very clear understanding of who you are, the energy you produce, your space, so you become in control of yourself and empowered, as well as your partner, and then you're able to really see from kind of a pulled back perspective the blessing that is that combination. When we get too intertwined with each other, we begin to lose sight of that. We begin to not appreciate as much the combination of energy when you're in it all the time. So the really beauty of a couple's healing with clairvoyance is to be able to extract without a breakup. Usually these things happen over terms of a breakup, where you have to literally physically in the third dimension break up to have that perspective of who you are, who this person is, and then what is it that we really create when we're together. In a session, a healing session, we're able to do that without breaking the relationship in the physical plane. We're able to ride through that challenge in any relationship and heal it so that people can come back and merge together consciously. And that's what I'm most passionate about, is people loving each other consciously, because that's what makes it last. What balance of masculine and feminine energy do you feel like you bring to the table in a relationship?
Well, ironically, people assume that I'm the masculine one, and they quickly find out otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
My physical stature is one of a tall person, and I can be very strong and very bullheaded, as I've been told. But on the other end of it, I'm also a very caring, tender person.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it doesn't take very long to get to that part. It's pretty much on my sleeve at all times. And so I think I protect that much more than I've ever realized. So there is a split there. I would say definitely if I had to pick one side of it being heavier than the other, I'm definitely more feminine than I am masculine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because when I'm looking at your aura, I see lots of flowy, very soft, pillowy, feminine energy on the inside. And then there is this exterior of energy on your aura that is very silvery. It looks as if though you're trying to replicate masculine energy that you've seen in your life or experienced in all of your lifetimes. So what would be really interesting for you is to be able to try to develop and understand your own true masculine energy. What is it that you feel like if the apocalypse happened, where would you be lending your hand? You know, that kind of thing is try to get a grip of what masculine energy you are. What is the masculine energy within Melanie? Because the feminine energy is very obvious. You are extremely nurturing. You're extremely kind. You're extremely giving. You have this intuition about what people need, which really serves in the business that you're in, which is helping people express themselves. Mm-hmm. And sometimes people don't know how to express themselves, and you can help them do that because you can see that. That's part of the feminine energy. So you have a very, very strong grip on who you are in the female portion of yourself. And I would suggest for you, as if you are a client, is to be able to develop a very strong, empowering hold and consciousness of your masculine energy, and that would really help you click in with a relationship that really, really is fulfilling for you. So that's what I would suggest. How does that make you feel?
It does make sense to me, and I think it resonates as true.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Of course. The message I really want to spread is that if you're in a relationship or single and you're not really able to find that place where you really feel comfy and cozy and in your true love, please don't give up hope. There's so much help out there for you, whether it be in the spiritual community or not. Everybody wants to learn how to love a little bit better. If you have any questions regarding spirituality or relationships, feel free to leave us a comment, post a question below, or visit our website and send us an email. We'd be more than happy to personally respond to all of your questions. Thanks for watching. This is Kindra Heavens with Bedsheets and Broomsticks on thatsogaylive.com. Make sure to tune in for the next episode, and we'll see you there.